Upgrades.
Hey, what's going on out there, everybody? It's the same leg here representing TeamJVS, here to give you guys a review straight from South by Southwest 2023. I'm talking about the new series coming up very soon for Netflix. I'm talking about Beef. This is a A24 production. This is being created and directed by Lee Sung-jung. If you've seen Tuka and Birdie, if you've seen Dave, if you've seen Undone, he's had his hands in it. And also he's brought along other people that are associated with that as well. But this is also starring Stephen Young and Ali Wong. Stephen Young and Ali Wong's characters have a altercation that invokes a road rage situation. But they're very different individuals, and there is a reason why they are the way they are and why they clashed the way they did. I am not going to lie to you. I've seen the first 2 episodes, and I am in love with this. There's something about series like Weeds back in the day, Breaking Bad, even Ozarks. And I think what it is about those shows that we love, it's not just the good storytelling and not just the good acting. It's the human element of you never know how a person is going to react to something that is compromising them or compromising someone they love. That is always the breaking point. If it's Breaking Bad, Walter White, he was dealing with an inoperable situation that, he thought initially, this is the only thing I can do to save my family. Weeds, it's kind of like she was in the short stack situation. It was like, you know what? No, I'm going to turn the tables on this. And of course, with Ozark, it was kind of like it's a life or death situation. There's no other way around it. With this one, it feels the same exact way because with Ali Wong's character, she's an entrepreneur. She's got a house. She's got a beautiful daughter. She's got a husband. Husband is already, well off before. And yet she's not happy. Like she is stressed. She doesn't have any drive. She really just wants to get away. And it is tearing her up inside. Whereas Stephen Young's character he's battled with guilt. He's a contractor, and he's, a contractor for hire, so he doesn't even have necessarily a business of his own anymore. And the guilt is tied to stuff with his past, with his brother, with his parents. And he is living day by day, but he really is not happy with anything around him. He's got this old school mentality, but the world is literally lapping him by. And when they both get into this clash, this literal physical altercation, it literally catapults their lives in ways that is just insane already. And I think the reason why I brought up Ozark and Weeds, because there's a natural reaction to someone that's really provoking you. Road rage, one of the reasons about road rage is kind of like person's already ticked off, right? They're already having a bad day, and they lean into their impulses, right? Their impulses that normally would say, oh, well, I better not throw this at this person, or I better not honk this horn at this person because I don't know how they're going to react. Is, you know what? I'm done. This is it. This is what I'm going to do. I don't care about the consequences. And of course, there's always consequences to your actions. It's just with this, it's so intriguing because it kind of plays off like a dark comedy at times, because they've got natural humor and natural chemistry. And also the way they utilize them with their other worlds, where it's Stephen Young's character's got a brother. Brother is gaming. He's doing cryptocurrency, all this kind of stuff. And Stephen Young's character feels like he's better than his brother, but really his brother's got his own thing. He's okay. Whereas kind of it's the other way around with Allie's character, where she's literally taking care of the whole entire family, and nobody's giving her anything for it. She doesn't feel not only appreciated, but she doesn't feel valued. And so it's just interesting seeing kind of how they use them, how they wrote this. It is literally kind of you could write this for years, especially if you start, because I've already shown based on, you know, when I saw the intro, it was rated R and anything goes. And I love that because in a situation like this, I don't know where this story is gonna go. When I saw Killing Eve, right? First season of Killing Eve, just using that as an example, I never knew that Eve would end up the way that she did. I never would have, I knew it was a dangerous situation, but I was kind of like, you know, you playing with fire, you're gonna get burned eventually. And I think that is where both of them are gonna have with this. The other thing that I'm gonna lay out with this is great cinematography. Like, there's some beautiful shots. There's great transitions. There's moments where, you know, the character's looking a certain kind of way and then it transitions to the other person looking the exact same way. They do a really good job of reinforcing like environments. Like sometimes it's kind of like a dark color grade whenever Steven Yeun's around. It's like really dark and dingy. And whenever he's in the light, that's when he's kind of pushed down more. Whereas with Allie as a character, you know, she's constantly in light. She's constantly in vibrant colors. But she actually really more so enjoys being in the darkness. Like she's technically the darker character between her and Steven. And dude, like they're great actors. Like it's like this is the perfect setup here because you got great actors that know great comedy working in a dark comedy, possibly malicious situation that's got great writing. And like I can't divulge like any more than that because I feel like you just need to watch it. But I can say I am so excited to continue this. Like it is so good. It's so weird because B feels like one of those shows that should be on Showtime. Like, you know how Showtime's kind of got like these, like, you know, like Barry. It feels like that. But then technically, you know, Netflix, you know, also has Ozark. So it's just a I never saw a show like this coming, not even from A24, and I am really excited to see where it's going to go. So for the first 2 episodes, 10 out of 10 for me. Go and check it out as soon as it drops, I believe like April 16th. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell button. We've got a lot more content coming from South by Southwest that you don't want to miss. Peace, people.
Filing out the top of the
I can see the skyline, 50 mile radius on my timeline. Ain't nothing on my mind, oh Lord.